All right, how we doing? Everybody feeling good? I'm so proud to be here with you today. And for those of you who don't know me, I'm Nate Morris, and I'm proudly running for the United States Senate to replace Mitch McConnell once and for all for the United States Senate. You know, I'm so proud to be a Kentuckian. And I'm proud to be a ninth-generation Kentuckian. My family were some of the first to come to the Commonwealth. They came over the Cumberland Gap, fighting and scrapping for everything they have. And I grew up like many Kentuckians in a tough way. I was raised by a single mother. My mother was on food stamps. I had a dad that left when I was very young. And he even got locked up for not paying child support and left me and my mother to fend for ourselves. But I had grandparents that helped me get the kind of life to live the American dream. I had a grandfather that was head of a local union, the United Auto Workers. 19 of my family members worked in an auto plant in Kentucky building cars. And whenever I see big trucks rolling up and down the road from Ford Motor Company, I think about my family who helped build that. And I'm so proud that right now in this country, we are celebrating the American worker once again because of President Donald Trump. My mother gave me a mindset around the American dream. She used to tell me all the time, she said, Nate, we may not have a lot of money, but thinking big is free. And if you're going to be thinking, you might as well be thinking as big as you can. And that's what America's all about, is thinking big. And I had the opportunity to get a great education in Kentucky, ended up going to some great schools, eventually getting some scholarships, working my way through some of the world's best schools. And when I got finished with that education, I decided to become an entrepreneur. And a lot of people say, Nate, why did you become an entrepreneur? And I said, it was really simple. I said, I was broke. I said, when you're broke, that's a powerful place to be. You get inspired real quick to figure out a way out of the situation. And I started learning about the waste management industry. Does anybody watch The Sopranos out there? Anybody seen The Sopranos? Now, you know the people in The Sopranos are not the nicest people. And the garbage business was the ultimate mafia business, tough people. And what a lot of people don't know about the garbage business is that Bill Gates is the biggest garbage man in the world. Did you all know that? Bill Gates owns more garbage stock than anybody, and he controls the big companies in our country. But you know, as a young entrepreneur, I was 28 years old, I said, you know, we could take on every one of them and win. I believe that. And I thought about what my mother said, to think big. And we started with about $10,000 on a credit card and built what would become a working pilot of a company that would grow to $700 million in revenue and go public on the New York Stock Exchange. And I'm so proud. I can't think of anything more American than making money with garbage. That's very American, as we know. And you know, as an entrepreneur, I had the opportunity to meet a lot of fascinating people. And I'll never forget, about 10 years ago, I met a guy who was a venture capitalist. And for those of you who don't know about venture capital are the folks that help fund businesses, help American dreams become real. And I started talking to him, and he had Kentucky roots. And I said, where are your folks from? And he said, you know, Breathitt County, Jackson, Kentucky. I said, oh, really? I said, my family's originally from Morgan County, right in the heart of Appalachia. And we started talking, and we had a lot of the same kind of family dynamics that we had to overcome. And that guy's name was J.D. Vance. And we became buddies. By the way, I'm so proud of my friend J.D. Vance. What a vice president we've got. And I got a phone call last year, and it was my friend who was the senator from Ohio, J.D. Vance. And he said to me, Nate, Mitch McConnell is likely going to retire. And we're going to need someone in the United States Senate that's not going to stab our president in the back over and over again. We're going to need somebody in the United States Senate that's going to be America first, that's not going to support these crazy wars like Ukraine and back up the truck for Zelensky and his cronies. We're going to need somebody that's willing to fight and that's going to secure our border and send every illegal back where they came from, period. And I said, JD, I said, you've called me at an interesting time. I said, I've got a son on the way for the first time. I've been married 13 years. By the way, I'm so proud of my wife, Jane. She's the best lady in the world. And we just had our son 5 months ago, JR, my little boy. He's a good-looking kid. He's got a full head of hair. He's in the 97th percentile for length. I'm so proud. I'm trying to get a basketball in his hands as quick as I can. But I said, JD, I got a lot going on. I said, I got a son on the way. I've just gotten into a new business. But it became very clear that this was something way bigger than anything I could imagine. And one of the other people I talked to after the vice president was Charlie Kirk. And Charlie said to me, Nate, he said, we need somebody who's willing to fight. Because we're in a battle right now of good versus evil. This is not just Republican and Democrat. This is good versus evil in our country. And we need outsiders. We need non-career politicians. We need business people like President Trump. And he said, Nate, this race is so important that if you do this, I will come to Kentucky and I will help you launch your campaign. That's how important this race is, that we send someone to stand with President Trump and an outsider, not another Mitch protege. And I will never forget Charlie Kirk launching our campaign, coming to Kentucky. And we talk about our great hero, Charlie, and his leadership, his charisma, his ability to captivate a generation. We're all here because of him. And he came to Kentucky for me and for our campaign because he knew that this was the most important Senate race in the United States this cycle. Because as he would say many times, Mitch McConnell is the final boss for MAGA to defeat in the bluegrass state. President Trump has defeated the Bushes, the Clintons, the Cheneys, the Bidens. Well, the McConnell machine is the last vestige of that old rhino global establishment that has run our country off a cliff. And as we started talking about the issues, the first thing we did was call for a full moratorium on any new immigration until we send every illegal back where they came from. No carve-outs, no exceptions. If you're here illegally, you go back, period. We also said we're going to stay out of these globalist wars that we should never be in. I think about the generations of veterans in our country that went to Iraq. They're scarred, their families are scarred, and we got nothing for being in Iraq. And I saw a lot of the same thinking that got us into the conflict in Ukraine. We should have never been there. And then I think about things like a balanced budget. And we know that for our young men in particular in this country, it has been difficult for them to get into the economy and live the dream. And I've been broke. I've struggled. I've fought to build a business. But a lot of our young men in particular today do not have the hope that they should have living in this country. And that's why we've got to have job creators, people that have signed the front of a paycheck, not just the back of a paycheck, going into the United States Senate. And, a lot of people say, Nate, this is Kentucky. A Republican's going to win. What's the difference? Having an R by your name doesn't mean anything to me. Are you America first? Matters. Are you going to stand with President Trump? Matters. Are you going to fight? And are you going to stand with the vision that Charlie had for our country and what he was fighting for every day? You know, I think about the things that we're talking about in the United States Senate today. And folks, we've got to get rid of the filibuster. It needs to be gone. It needs to be gone so President Trump can get while the getting's good, so we can pass national voter ID and kick every illegal off the rolls and make sure that the MAGA agenda moves on and moves forward. We've got 3 years. We don't have a lot of time. And everything is going to count. These blue slips, we've all heard about these blue slips. Folks, we can't even place our conservative judges because of these blue slips. They got to go as well. The United States Senate should not be a gentleman's club and about decorum. It needs to be a body that works for the American people, period. You know, I'm so inspired by everybody I see here today because I see Charlie and his vision in every one of you. You're all here because of him. And a big reason why I'm in this race and running for the United States Senate is because of Charlie. I believed wholeheartedly in everything he was doing. And to receive his endorsement was one of the great honors of my life. And every day that I wake up, I think about the responsibility that that carries with it. I think about the responsibility of our campaign. And I think about the responsibility that we owe to our country because he paid the ultimate price for what he believed. And the evil that tried to assassinate President Trump, that tried to bankrupt him, that tried to ruin his life, ruin his family, it's that same evil that killed the Brown University student a few days ago. And it's the evil that took Charlie from all of us. Folks, that's what we're fighting for. That's what we're fighting against. We're fighting against the radical left that wants to destroy our country. And that's why we've got to have people from the outside. We've got to have people that don't need the job. We've got to have people that are not trying to get rich in office, that want to serve and fight, just like George Washington said, I'm going to serve 2 terms and I'm going to be done. And that's why I say I'm going to serve 2 terms and I'm going to be done. And I call on all of you today to stand with me. Stand with me in this campaign in Kentucky. Help me defeat, as Charlie said, the McConnell Mafia once and for all, so America First can live on for generations. Stand with me in this campaign. Come to Kentucky. Help us knock doors. Make a contribution. Make an investment in this. And I have no doubt that come May 19th at this primary, we are going to be victorious. And we are going to win this race for Charlie Kirk. We will not let the evil that took him from us live on any further. And stand with me, folks, to fight and keep America First going for generations. And let's win this for him. Thank you all.